What's up, everybody? How's everyone doing out there today? Welcome back to Wildcat MTG, and today we're going to revisit Wilds of Eldraine. We're going to do a set booster box opening. I've been really enthralled with Caverns of Ixalan, and that set seems to be pretty well received, but I think Wilds of Eldraine was fairly well received as well. I wanted to revisit Wilds today because actually what's funny is there's still some stuff from the base set that I don't really have any copies of. Like, I still haven't opened a Besiege the Mirror for myself. I still haven't opened up, I think I opened up one Agatha's Soul Cauldron. So like, there's still some stuff that I'm trying to obtain a copy or two of for myself. Beyond that, I think it's just a really fun set. So we'll talk a little bit about the value today. Hopefully we'll pull some fun stuff along the way. And with that being said, why don't we go ahead and dive on in and let's crack some packs. So as of the filming of these video, the set boxes are really stable. Like, they're still sitting on TCG for $125 a box. They really haven't moved. I think that's a good thing. I think that pretty much speaks well of the product. What I will say right off the bat about Wilds is that the base set is very, very top heavy. The Enchanted Tales is a big draw for the set, which we knew it would be. One of the aspects of this set I think is possibly even a little bit underrated. I mixed up all these piles, so they're not going to really matter. There's actually several commander cards. Now, normally I get a little bit grumpy about sometimes how many commander cards the packs feel like they're laced with. But in this case, there's some really good playable commander cards, and there's actually some valuable ones in here as well. So, yeah, the set itself is top-heavy, but between the commander cards and the Enchanted Tales, I do think there's plenty of value to be had as well. All right, so we start off with our token. We have a uncommon Threadbind Click. Our first Enchanted Tales, our first rare is Leyline Lightning. Okay, cool. And then we have Italian's Messenger after that. It's a good quality rare. So when I mean top heavy, I think there's like 2 rares in this set that over $3. Questing Druid at one point made its way as high as like $10. It's currently sitting closer to $5. And I think there's like the Fairy Slumber Party. I think it's like right around $3.50. There is like a $4 uncommon, but most of the rares are not going to be your value draw. All right, Belligerent of the Ball, Howling Gale Fang, Vanguard, and yeah, we got a foil island back there as well. Our cool looking art card, a little gold stamp. So sure, for those of you that matters to, there's our pack 1 had a gold stamp card. A lot of the mythic cycle for the virtues, I would say, 3 of the virtues are pretty valuable. Virtue of Persistence, Loyalty, and I think Strength and Knowledge are probably neck and neck. I think Courage, I think that's the red one, is kind of the least valuable, like a couple of bucks. But for the most part, there's some value in that mythic cycle as well. Edgewall In, good foil uncommon. Garrick's Uprising as a uncommon Enchanted Tales. Hey, there we go. Speak O the Devil. Questing Druid. Very nice. So like as I mentioned, this card was seeing some modern play. It got up. It was sitting around $2.50. Got all the way up to like $10 or $11. And it kind of slumped back down a little bit, but it is still sitting at $6. It is the most valuable rare in the set as of this moment. And it's a good quality card. Dream Spoilers. Dream Thief. Disdainful Stroke. Another foil land. That's weird. Okay, cool. Yeah, not bad. So technically speaking, we already have the most valuable rare in the set right there. Sure. Agatha, as I mentioned, Agatha's Soul Cauldron is the most valuable card in the set right now. Almost $40. Yeah, these are in different piles. I knew that was going to happen. There we go. All right. Bestial Bloodline. So that is a you pull that card, you're in really good shape. Spreading Seas. Ground Seal, double Enchanted Tales, both in common. Werefox Bodyguard, a card I also actually still really like. I think it's very playable, so I'll throw that up top. There it's Tempting Apple, Up the Beanstalk, nice. That's like a $4 uncommon. I won't really count it in the value, but I think it's worthwhile and worth pulling out. So there we go, and art card. And our land card. We'll throw that off to the side there. Cool. Yeah, the Beanstalk seeing a ton of modern plays as well. Okay. Come on. Does not want to open. Oh, sweet. So list card here. We have a rare off the list. It is Court of Grace. Makes sense. A lot of courts. I mentioned some of the commander cards that are in the set. Court of Garenbrig and Court of Ardenvale are like, I think Garenbrig's like $15 and Ardenvale's like $6 or $7. Yeah, Court of Great. This is from Commander Legends. Neat. Nice little list hit there. All right, your interference, sure. Compulsion, And a rare is a Hilda's Crown of Winter. Again, not going to be a big valuable card. Not a lot of value from the rare slot, but it's a card I really like, so we'll throw it up top. And we got a Mythic Commander. This is the Duke O' Splendor. So it is a Mythic, and it is a Commander. But, yeah, okay. Collector's Vault, solid uncommon there. Cool land. Art card. Moving right along. Would not mind pulling. I have pulled, typically speaking, you're going to get a crack at one or two of the anime Enchanting Tales per box. I think the best one I've pulled is the anime Parallel Lives, but it would be really nice to hit something sweet off of that portion of things. All right, Knightly Valor as a foil uncommon. Enchanting Tales, neat. Intangible Virtue. Rare is an Imodane Pyro Hammer, yeah. And, oh, cool, a Scalding Viper, neat. Again, not tremendous value, but I do think this is a playable card. The Scalding Viper in the Showcase version, no less. Sweet. Throw it up top. Charging Hooligan. And our land card. I would say overall, oh yeah, see, like I wouldn't mind pulling that. Overall, it feels like Wilds of Eldraine was pretty well received. I think it was pretty fun from the limited experience, although it was a little narrow. We have a list card from Weatherlight that is a Barrow Ghoul. That is a common, if I recall correctly. We have a foil Enchanting Tales. That's kind of neat. This is the Intruder Alarm. Yeah, probably a couple of bucks right there. Foil Enchanting Tales Intruder Alarm. That's pretty sweet. Oh, we have a Mythic. What is that? Oh, nice. All right, there we go. So it is the non-anime version, but it is a land tax nonetheless. I will absolutely take extra copies of these. I really don't have that many, so 100% will take that. Apprentice's Folly after that. Kind of a neat card. As our rare. Cool. That's not bad. Land and art card. That's a solid pull. I will absolutely take that. Yeah, so, Agatha's Soul Cauldron sits at the top. That's like $40. What's funny is out of the gate, Beseech the Mirror was the quote-unquote chase card, and it is still a valuable card. It is still seeing play, but that's kind of dipped down. That's sitting about $20 now, so there's a pretty wide chasm between the Soul Cauldron and another foil rare. Tangled Colony, neat. I think this card's pretty good, especially if you're digging the rats and doing the rats thing. Good foil rare. Not going to be a tremendous amount of value in there, but that's okay. Blind Obedience, that is a sweet, is that anime as well? But a sweet Enchanted Tales. Mythic is Italian. All right, cool. Italian's a few bucks. I want to say Italian's like probably in the neighborhood of about $4 or $5. So that is not a bad Mythic. It's not a bad Mythic. You could do worse. Stone Splitter Bolt, Twisted Fealty, Witch's Vanity, Tough Cookie, and Greta. Cool looking swamp. What's funny is a card that I think started out real hot and has dipped in value and might be almost too cheap at this point is Moonshaker Cavalry. It's essentially the white Craterhoof Behemoth. Doesn't quite exactly do the exact same thing, but it does mostly the same thing in a similar way. And right now, Craterhoofs are that's still a game ender, right? So Craterhoof is still a $20 plus card, even for the cheaper version from Commander Masters right now. And yet, Moonshaker Cavalry, I think, is like $12 right now. Interesting. I know it's white, it's not green, so you don't have the same ramp aspect. Pollen Hair Shield. Pollen Shield Hair? I said that backwards. So I know it's not necessarily apples to apples, but Craterhoof being $20, $22, and even that's coming off of just having had a reprint, and then having Moonshaker Cavalry, which, is the only copy in existence right now because this set just came out, and having it only be down to like $12 does feel a little bit off. Foil Archive Dragon as a foil uncommon. Knightly Valor. Rare is a Expel the Interlopers, the board wipe for this particular set. Cursed Courtier, Edgewall Inn, Tanglespan Lookout, Graceful Takedown. Whoa, caught it. And that will do it for this pack. Last pack of the first column of the box, we have 2 regular Mythics. Actually, technically, one's a Commander Mythic, and then we have 1 Enchanting Tales Mythic, which is a land tax. I want to say land tax, I'm going to guess is like, what, $15, $16? Which is pretty low for a land tax, right? All right, here we go. Storm-Killed Prowler as a foil common. Uncommon is a Raid Bombardment. Sweet. Rare is a Raging Battle Mouse. I have opened so many of those. I did a random pack opening of like 12 assorted set packs from Eldraine and got like 3 of them in 12 packs, which is unfortunate and hilarious at the same time. All right, on to column 2. Human token, sure. Not Dead After All, a card that does see a little bit of modern play in Rakdos Scam. Rare is a Leyline of Abundance off of our Enchanting Tales. That is what is our second rare? I think it's our second rare. Hey, Restless Cottage, neat. I'm not even going to track the, I'll put this up there. I'm not even going to track the manlands, but Restless Cottage actually does see a little bit of play. Ego Drain, Fairy Fencing, good. Quality removal. Got our land. Sure. If we're talking like what's my dream scenario here, I would like to hit a Besiege the Mirror. Like Agatha's Soul Cauldron is up there for me, but not having opened a Besiege the Mirror for myself, I think I've opened 1 or 2 for patrons. I would like to have a copy of that. Griffin Airy as a foil Enchanting Tales, and then Grasp of Fate. Rare is a Huntsman's Redemption. After that, Bitter Chill, Tenacious Tomeseeker, High Fate Negotiator. Oh, cool. Foil Forest, neat. And Soul Cauldron. And, you know, don't get me wrong. If I open an Agatha Soul Cauldron, I will not. I will gladly accept it. I will not be turning that away. And then it would be sweet to hit something like really cool in the anime, right? Like hitting like a Smothering Tithe or Oromancer. What is it? Greater Oromancy. There we go. Horned Hawkwhale in the showcase. So we got another foil rare. So it's technically we got the Intruder Alarm, we got the Tangled Colony, and then we've got a showcase Horned Hawkwhale as a foil. Third foil rare of the box. Interesting. Curiosity. Hey, Decadent Dragon. Neat. Quality rare. Probably only a couple of bucks, maybe even slightly below that, but people seem to like the card. It is a good card. Eerie Interference. Glass Casket. Nice. Princess Takes Flight. A really good card in Limited. Like, if you're drafting, that's high up there. All right. Greater Oromancy, right? Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. Just want to see if I could remember the name of the card. All right, Mythics. I would like to summon more of you, please. It's like a set box, right? So should be good for, I would say, on average, 6+ Mythics, maybe 6 to 8. Greta is the foil uncommon. Then we've got ourselves a Vampiric Rites as the Enchanting Tale. There we go. Nice. All right, cool. So we hit another Mythic, and it is a good one at that. It is a Virtue of Loyalty. So Virtue of Persistence, I think, is like $12, and I think Virtue of Loyalty is like right around 8 or 9, if memory serves. So this is the second most valuable Virtue, probably like the 4th or 5th most valuable Mythic in the set. Not bad. Bramble Familiar behind that as a showcase version. Sweet. Knight of Doves, Cheeky House Mouse, Twisted Sewer Witch, and into our comments after that. Beautiful land at the back, and our art card. Cool. All right, well, that's a quality Mythic. Talion's not a throwaway, right? There's certainly worse, but I think Talion, like I said, is like $4. I would love a borderless foil version of Talion, but otherwise I have copies already. Okay, here we go. Commune with Nature, foil common. Rare is a Phyrexian Unlife. That's a pretty sweet Enchanting Tales rare. Cool. Lord Skitter's Blessing. Nice. Like knocking over piles here. I'm all over the map. Dutiful Griffin. Click. Prankster. Tattered Ratter. Yeah, the limited format for Wilds of Eldraine was pretty aggro, right? I mean, there are, I don't know. It's in theory like a control archetype if you're playing the blue-white tapped, but pretty hard to pull off. Okay, here we go. Kellen's Lightblades, really good removal for this set. Foil common. Impact Tremors, Rare is a Farsight Ritual. And into our commons and uncommons. Land at the back. Sweet art card. All right, looks like we got 3 packs left in this middle column. Ooh, we have something off the list. What do we got going on here? Oh, nice. It's Aminatu, the Fate Shifter. It's a weird list inclusion considering Double Masters doesn't feel that long ago, but I guess technically Double Masters was that is that last year? Anyways, it is Aminatu, the Fate Shifter. It is a mythic off of the list. Not a super valuable mythic out of Double Masters 22, but still a positive inclusion, and that's a mythic. I'll take it. All right, Collector's Vault, Foil Collector's Vault, sweet. Waste Not. Good rare out of the Enchanting Tales. Another rare off the Enchanting Tales, Copy Enchantment. Not bad in its own right. And a Virtue of Persistence. Nice. Okay. So we have the two most valuable of the virtues. Like I said, I think Virtue of Persistence is like $12, 11 or 12, and I think Virtue of Loyalty is like 8, 9, somewhere in that region. So sweet. Not bad. Again, considering $125 box. Those are effective hits, right? Those are good, solid hits. Probably solid is even understating it a little bit. All right, 2 packs left. 2 packs left in this middle column. And I got a mythic off of the list, Aminatu. I actually don't think I have many copies of that, which is surprising considering how much of Double Masters 2022 I've opened. So that's not unwelcomed. Slumbering Keep Guard as a foil common. Dawn of Hope. Rare out of the Enchanting Tales. Dark Tutelage. Gumdrop Poisoner. Kind of a neat card. Witchstalker Frenzy. Two-Headed Hunter. That'll wrap it up for that pack. Oh, this little foil swamp at the back. Beautiful art. Elena Danner? Yeah, sure is. Really, really great. All right. Last pack of the middle column. Looks like we have another list card here. What do we got going on here? Endless Obedience. This is an uncommon from M15. So it's a 6-drop sorcery with Convoke. Put target creature from your graveyard. Okay, it's a reanimation card. Interesting. Convoke seems a little harder to pull off because typically you're wanting to reanimate big stuff. Interesting. All right. Gallant Pie Wielder as a foil uncommon. Griffin Airy. Season of Growth. Rare is a Goose Mother. Nice. Again, not going to be like a super valuable rare, but I really like the card and think it's pretty good. So, very shades of Hydroid Krasis, Monstrous Rage, Embereth Veteran, Imadane's Recruiter. This is possibly the most busted uncommon in Limited. Busted uncommon in Limited. Land and beautiful. Is that Karmic Justice? All right, last column here. Beastie Boys token. Aquatic Alchemist as a foil common. Oh, nice. All right, anime card. It's Polluted Bonds. It's not a crushingly good anime card, but it is an anime card nonetheless. Love the art on it. Polluted Bonds. I'm going to say Polluted Bonds is probably like $3 or $4 would be my guess. Rare behind that is a Spiteful Hex Mage. Become Brutes. Century. All right. Land. And Ristic Study. Yeah, I wouldn't mind opening one of those either. We might have another shot at another anime card because I think that's our first one of the box. Capenna Express, which is a weird list inclusion. It's a common out of Streets of New Capenna. It doesn't even get played, so I don't really feel like we needed a reprint of that already. It's so weird. Doesn't really feel like it thematically lines up with Wilds of Eldraine at all. Voracious Vermin as a foil common. Dragon Mantle. Utopia Sprawl, always welcomed as a Enchanting Tales uncommon. Really good, solid uncommon. Rare is a Rankles Prankles. Hey, there's a hit. So that is a commander slot hit. And you know what? Not bad at all. Court of Garenbrig. I will pause. If you want to read this card, it is great. If you are a commander player, this card is awesome. And I think it's like $15 too. So definitely not a throwaway. Court of Garenbrig. Actually a really significant pull. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Disdainful Stroke, Archive Dragon, Up the Beanstalk, another good uncommon. So that's our second one of those, a $4 uncommon. We'll take that. And yeah, there we go. All right, well, that was a good pack. Up the Beanstalk and a Court of Garenbrig. Sign me up. All right. Looks like we have another list card in the front. What do we got going on here? It's a uncommon. No, it's a rare. It's a rare. It is a Gluttonous Troll. Sure. All right. Probably not super valuable there, but it's a rare off the list. Won't thumb my nose at it. Stroke of Midnight in the foil. That's actually probably a couple of bucks. Knightly Valor. We have a mythic. It is Asinine Antics. The Antics of Asinineness. Not a word, probably not. Asinineness. I just made that up. It is a mythic. It's not a super valuable mythic, but I kind of like the card. It's like Blue's kind of version of a board wipe, right? Antics for sure. All right. Stalked by Nightmares. Gutsy Explorer. Another Collector Vault. Not sad about that. Swamp. And Goose Mother art card. Neat. So that does bring us up to, what are we, 6 mythics in total, counting our Enchanted Tales, which seems about correct. All right, Water Wings. Rare, Intruder Alarm, Enchanted Tales, rare. Heartflame Duelist, kind of a nifty little rare as well. Frolic and Familiar, Hearth Elemental. Wrap it up for that pack. Cool Land and Ashiok. We got the ones like post March of the Machine, right? Where we got a bunch of most Planeswalkers desparked. We're at a much more mellow 1 Planeswalker per set sort of thing. So Ashiok was the Planeswalker of this set. Tenacious Tome Seeker. Garruk's Uprising again. It used to be like a $3 uncommon before the reprint. Tangled Colony. Solid rare. Ariet's Tempting Apple. Stone Splitter Bolt. Cooped Up. Sure. And our land after that. And another Ashiok. That's the borderless version. Okay. Come on. Okay. Got our token. Rowan's Grim Search as a foil common. Intangible Virtue again. Bramble Familiar again, this time in the non-showcase version. Oh, hey, nice. We have a borderless. It is a borderless Restless Cottage. This card was sitting like around $3. I'm not sure if that's still the case. I'll throw it up top. I know it was like it was the only one of the borderless lands that was hovering just above $3 for a minute, but not sure if it's there at the moment. Mountain. Beautiful art card after that. All right, looks like we got 5 packs left. Would love to see one more mythic. Obviously, as I mentioned, I'd be loving to hit like a Beseech the Mirror just because, again, I have no copies for myself at this moment. Disdainful Stroke as a foil uncommon. Unnatural Growth. That's a pretty sweet Enchanting Tales rare. Probably only a couple of dollars, like it was in Midnight Hunt, I think. I think so. Crimson Vow or Midnight Hunt, one of the two. Probably Midnight Hunt. But it's a pretty solid enchantment. Ground Seal. Devouring Sugar Maw, especially a personal favorite of mine, especially in this particular art. Very adventure time for me. Tough Cookie, great. Greta, great. Gingerbread Hunter, And our land, art card. All right, any other gas left in this box? Come on, let's see it. Diminisher Witch. Uncommon as a Spreading Seas. Song of Tatanense. Good tokens related card. The Witch's Vanity, Cursed Courtier, Taken by Nightmares. Nothing of substance. All right, come on, 3 packs left. Can we squeeze one more mythic out of this, or like at least one more anime Enchanting Tales card? Here we go. Ratatouille token. Tattered Ratter as the foil uncommon. We have a mythic. It is a Necropotence. Nice. Okay, sweet. This is a sweet mythic. I want to say Necro is probably like $11 or so, but I actually haven't pulled any of these. The Enchanting Tales Necropotences. Necropotence? I don't know what the plural is. Necropotenci? I don't know. But I haven't pulled any. That's the point. And I like the card. And yeah, really, really happy with that. That's nice. Restless Vinestalk after that. Court of Embereth after that. So it is a second court. So we do got another commander. So I want to say Court of Embereth is probably like down on the list. It might only be like, I think they're all at least $3, but this is probably, yeah, probably like the $3 to $5 range would be my guess. But it is another court. Not bad. Edge Wall in, Tangle Span Lookout, Graceful Takedown. And that'll do it for that pack. Got our land and our art card after that. All right, 2 packs. That was strong. I'm actually happy to get the Necropotence. That's cool. Looks like we have another list card here. We have a Consume Spirit, an uncommon list card. Curse of the Werefox. Stab Wound, good old Stab Wound. Another of the lands, that's Restless Bivouac. Royal Treatment, nice. All right. And foil land. And, what is that? All right, last pack. We're at 7 Mythics. I can't complain. Oh, whoa, hey, there's a good list card. Nice, it's a Battle Bond land. It's Sea of Clouds. That can't be bad. I gotta say this is probably at least $5 to $7 would be the range I'd put that at. That's a strong list hit. That's where it makes me feel like the list is chipping in. I'll take that. All right, cool. Whoa, as I throw it on the ground. Throw it on the ground. All right, Experimental Confectioner as a foil uncommon. That's actually a pretty strong uncommon. Hatching Plans, yeah. Rare is a Spellbook Vendor. Kind of like this rare. Not valuable, but kind of like it. And Sir Armont. That is going to wrap it up for us. So, you know, on one hand, foil island. On one hand, oh, another signed art card. There we go. Still no Besiege the Mirror for me. Womp womp. On the other hand, overall, like I feel like this box is going to be decent to above average, right? So Questing Duo is great. Necropotence is great. Both these two virtues, like if you're going to hit 2 of the virtues, those are the right 2. Land Tax is never bad. I am not unhappy with that. As I mentioned, I'm pretty sure Court of Garrett is like $15. Court of Ember is probably going to be between 3 and 5. Polluted Bonds and the anime is probably like $3. So there's plenty of value there. Love to get the Sea of Clouds there. I'm going to say this is a, you know, an average to maybe even slightly above average box without hitting any of those big hits, right? Without hitting the Soul Cauldron, without hitting the Beseech the Mirror. So anyways, that's going to do it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, do me a favor. If you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button for me. Hit the like button for me. And by all means, drop me some comments. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much, everybody, and be well.